Hello, everybody. Welcome back to ANS Entropia Universe Investment videos. I don't need these on. Don't mind my headphones; they're huge. I was just checking my mic volume. So, what have we been up to? It's been months and no videos. I had a couple of people contact me. Hey, dude, where's your videos? How dare you deprive me? Now, don't worry. I've been busy. I've been a busy man. But I'm going to be back on track to make videos at the end of every month, regardless of my activity in Entropia Universe. So what's been going on the last few months? I'll tell you guys what's happening. Entropia Universe is sort of at the back of my list at the moment. I still keep an eye on it. My wife plays every day. I'm still in touch with everything that's going on. But I've bitten off a lot of projects, so I'll run you through what's going on. I've gone back to physical work, which is plastering / drywall in a lot of countries that you guys might come from, and the demand's high. A lot of work around. So I've been working weekends, I've been kept busy. I just put a quote in for a factory repair, which is going to take me weeks to do, so lots of work, but no time. I'm time poor and got lots of work. I've also started to design a fishing game, a Web3 based NFT island fishing game. It'll be based on the Australian Great Barrier Reef. It'll have Australian Great Barrier Reef fish in it. And because I'm an astute fisherman, it will be the best fishing game you've ever played. Hands down. And I'm going to use all my knowledge of all these years of gaming other people's games to actually create one of the best games on the internets. Well, that's what I reckon anyway. So there's that. And also my investments, my crypto company, my crypto business. I haven't even had time to make videos for them. So, it's just a lot to have on my plate at the moment, and I really do apologize for not making the videos after doing them for all those years. No one ever, like someone said, no one ever asked me to make them. I made them of my own accord, and I'm going to go back to making them, and just making sure I put that time aside. So I've been reading through this Entropia Unreal thing here, and they're looking around about a year away. After I've used Unreal Engine 5 a fair bit, I can say a year is a really slow, and I don't know what they're doing in there. They reckon they hired 50 people to do this, and I built an island in 40 hours by myself. So I don't know. To make a playable beta, alpha, whatever, all they have to do is make one workable area with a couple of mobs and a gun. If a factory full of people that actually know how to use Unreal properly can't whack that up in 3 or 4 months, I don't know what's wrong with them. But anyway, they've obviously got other things on their mind and other things to be doing. So either way, we should be excited about this change. And the more I read this, the more I can see it is a move away from Entropia to this new game called Odyssey. They keep mentioning in here the things will be migrated from Entropia to Odyssey. So, when you start speaking that type of language, you're definitely moving one game from one game to the other. It's like a lot of these games, Web3 games I got at the moment. You can take your swords and your avatars and stuff and go play other games. That's sort of the idea of the whole NFT world and Web3. And I'm not saying they're going to do that, but they're definitely migrating from one game to another. Even though they got a nice little picture here of some Unreal Engine 5 grass with some Unreal Engine 5 exosaurs. So yeah, look, all this information here looks really good. Like I'll read through it, and I'm not really too worried about the visual stuff. For me, it's all this. Remember when they first brought out the terminology dynamic, and no one liked it, and it wasn't dynamic, it was just expensive. Well, let's just hope this word holistic that they're using with this new upgrade doesn't mean it's going to start costing us more money, because none of us are looking towards that. I do see a contract system in here, which reminds me of a smart contract on the internet. which I saw one streamer actually compare to a legal document, and they don't know what they're talking about. Smart contracts aren't the same as a legal contract. It's more of a predetermined attributes need to be set before contracts executed thing. It's more of a programming language speak than a legal speak when you use the word contract. But I guess contract was the best terminology they could come up with at the time. But I use smart contracts all the time, and all it simply is as long as whatever you're doing meets the criteria of the smart contract, you click on sign and it goes ahead with no human intervention. That's basically the bare bones of a smart contract. So people are going to be able to hire people in the new game, which means the skills that you all currently have are going to be worth something. So that's good news. And they're going to have a skill tree and everything. Talent tree. Visualize skill and professions with the potential to customize towards your playstyle together with the gear. Very nice, very nice. Our skill points are going to be worth something. That's good. So focus on combat and hunting with mining, resource gathering and crafting to follow. See, what I think is interesting about this little comment here is mining basically is resource gathering, so, and crafting to follow. So resource gathering, that's interesting. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes anyway. Let's just not hold our breath. Let things go. I personally think I'll probably have my fishing game out and released before these guys finish this. So we'll see if I can beat them. I'll peg a little race against them. Good thing about my fishing island is it's just one island and you go fishing. I don't have to worry about extensive worlds and jump gates and all that stuff. So my job's a little bit easier than theirs, but I am one person. So speaking of my fishing islands, here's my fishing islands on OpenSea. I don't have, this is a very fresh project. And like I said, I'm time poor at the moment. So I don't have a banner. I don't have a thumbnail yet where it's all meant to go in the collection. I have started minting some of my islands on there. And don't get too excited about the graphic here on the islands. That's just me using a 10,000 NFT generator to generate 10,000 unique NFT islands. But each one of these islands, once someone buys them, they'll be going for half an ETH each at the moment. Each one of these islands will give the proprietor land rights to that island, which will mature in 20 years real time. 20 years. Yep, 20. You get your island to mature faster by getting people to play on it. If you get maximum players, your island can mature in up to 5 years. So it doesn't matter how good of a marketer you are, your island's still got a 5-year time frame to get to full maturity, which means when it gets to full maturity, you'll be able to access all the fish, all the boats, all the jetties, all the fishing gear. So I've made it, I want to make the island itself something that the owner has to work on. You can't just buy an island and sit back and expect people to come fishing on it. You got to do a little bit of social interaction to talk people to come there, and spend a bit of money putting some nice fish on your island and some nice aesthetics to get people to come there. So, yeah. Anyway, very scant information. I've got all the website information done. I've got all the white paper done. I just don't have the time to do the artwork, to build the website, and to start promoting it. I've still got to hire someone to do a lot of the avatar stuff on Unreal Engine 5. I need someone to make a fishing interface, someone that knows how to make integrate NFTs into the game. Like, I'll give you an example. I've got an NFT that's an esky and a bait tackle box. If you got one of those, your bait will last 6 hours. If you don't have one of those, your bait will only last 3 hours. So buy the NFT for $30, no problem. Don't buy the NFT for $30. You got to go back and buy bait every 3 hours. These are the things I'm going to do. And I like it. It makes me excited. The island looks beautiful, by the way. Nice green, sort of bluish reef water. Some nice rocks to fish off. Just imagine a nice beach to maybe step back onto and sit your little esky. A nice little light that comes out of your esky when it starts to turn nighttime. And a little fairy light pops out at the top for your light. Imagination, guys. It's what it takes to make a good game. Imagination. You don't have to have an IQ of 4 billion. What else have I been doing? My crypto business suffering badly because I can't attend to it. I don't have the time to make videos. I don't have the time to teach people. Look at this graph. You know, I say to people, your entry price is 26.8 BTC. Every time you see a red dot on this chart, it earns you 0.000 something BTC. You know, you zoom out. You make that, let's make that an hour. I'm just running you through all the things I've been doing so that you guys know what's going on, you know. And let's zoom out. See all these millions and millions of dots here? They are all buy and sells, and this is a grid bot. Most fantastic invention anyone's ever made to make money. And if I was to ever pay for a subscription to 3Commas, this is what I would pay it for, is this grid bot. But yeah, beautiful thing. And anyway, this is what I teach people about. This program's getting better and better and better because they keep improving it, and it is the fantastic tool. And I look at it as a tool. But I don't have time to make videos about it because I just don't have time. You know what I mean? So business. Look, yeah, same shit I've had since February. I don't have time to mine. So I might just start chucking money in there and buying raw materials and crafting, I guess. I've been doing that for the last week or so. I made some amps, sold them. And I'm going to make some guns actually soon, sell them once this event starts. And yeah, it's all I can really do. But you guys that have invested for a long time, you're getting your 15% a year, which is good money. And I'll keep paying that, no problem, even if I'm not paying. Because at the end of the day, I do intend to still continue doing this. I just need to manage my time a bit better. I don't have enough time to... Let's say I've got, you know, all these things. I haven't sat down and worked a schedule out for everything. I just took it upon myself to do all this stuff. And I haven't sat down and thought about when I'm going to do all this stuff, if you know what I mean. But it is all exciting. It's fantastically exciting. So as we can see, we've creeped up to 2.6 million PED turned over. 92.2% return, which I'm still not very happy about. Minduck is still dipping their hand in quite deeply into my pocket. I would like to see some of this $20,300 paid back. You know, that's for just over 3 years of gameplay. Too much money, mate, for the amount I play. Too much money. Yeah. So all we can do is look forward to the Entropia Unreal release and keep working towards that. Keep playing the game. I'm actually nearly at 400,000 skill points. I think I'm at 399,300. So I'm literally 1,000 points off 400,000 skill points. Well, I didn't get those skill points by not playing the game. So just goes to show I have played the game quite a fair whack, just not in the last couple of months or few months, because work has taken over my life at the moment. Good thing is, going back to work's gotten rid of a lot of my hip and leg pains. I've learnt that I'm dairy intolerant and allergic to dairy, so I've cut dairy out of my diet. Mostly. Sometimes I have it. Don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, everything else is going pretty good. I'll try to think about the game a little bit more in the future, and I'll definitely try to dedicate a bit more time to making end of month videos for you guys and keep you up to date on all the other stuff I'm doing as well, you know, if you're interested. All right, guys. Well, I'll wrap that up and we'll see how that one turned out and see if she's worth an upload. And yeah, check out my couple of videos that I got on AU Invests. I've only got 2 on there so far, but I do plan to make more. But like I said, I need to learn how to make a calendar and allocate time because it's crazy. All right, guys. See you later.